Gerald Ford by Alexis Wingfield. Gerald Ford was born on July 14th, 1913 in Omaha, Nebraska. He was not born with the name Gerald Ford, however. He was born with the name Leslie Lynch King Jr., but that was changed later on throughout his life. And this is the story of his life. Ford's name was changed because of the separation of Ford's mother and her abusive husband. He was named after his new father, Gerald Rudolph Ford. However, Ford's name was not legally changed until he was 22, but throughout his childhood, people did so call him Gerald Rudolph Ford. Before college, he was a star athlete in his younger ages, and then once he went to college, he graduated college being third in his class. Teachers all said he was destined for greatness, and boy were they right. He was unlike any other one, and he did great things in both his youth and his adulthood. He became a local sports hero as the captain of his high school football team and the Eagle Scout. It's kind of like a Boy Scout, but not really. He was wanted by everybody, but instead of taking a professional football career as offered by both the Detroit Lions and Green Bay Packers, Ford decided to take up an economics degree at Yale University, where he attended law school and worked both as a football and boxing coach. His first stab at the political world was in 1940 as a volunteer in the Wendell Willkie's presidential campaign. However, he shortly had to put this on pause as he was enlisted in the Navy during World War II in 1942. He returned from the war in 1946, anything but empty-handed, might I add. He returned with the Asiatic Pacific Campaign Medal, the Philippine Campaign Liberation Ribbon, the American Campaign Medal, and the World War II Victory Medal. He is known in the war as a great man of honor and is highly thought of by anybody he was around. He returned from the war in 1946, and after he returned from the war, he went straight back into his daily routine and was getting more into politics. However, his practices yet again got interrupted. But this time, however, is something a little more good, a little more happier. The meeting of his future wife, the future Mrs. Betty Floyd. He met his future wife through friends in August of the year 1947. The wife to be was named Elizabeth Betty Bloomer Warren, and she was unlike any other, or so Ford said it in several interviews he had throughout his lifetime. The former model and dancer returned back to her hometown after a really icky divorce, and she started working at this department store as a fashion coordinator. Oh, awesome! She was teaching dance for the handicapped children. That's cute. She's a nice lady. The young couple fell madly in love, but however did not get hitched right away. Well, not right away. They waited a little under 4 years, but it's okay. On October of 1948, just 1 week before Ford won the election of Congress to represent his Michigan district, it was District 5 if any of you were wondering. On October 10, 1973, Vice President Spiro Agnew resigned under allegations of tax evasion. 2 days later, President Nixon graciously nominated Gerald Ford to take his place. And in 2 months, General Ford was sworn in as the next vice president. The vice president was not the only one under tax allegation. Apparently, Nixon was in that gutter as well, as he resigned on August 8, 1974. I'm guessing before things got icky. 1 day later, on August 9th that same year, of course, 1974, Ford was sworn into office as the 38th President of the United States of America. Fun fact, President Gerald Ford pardoned Richard Nixon from every allegation and everything to do with the tax evasion. And to pardon it is like to say, like, he's not going to get in trouble, like, it's okay. I excuse it in a way. Oh, and this is a move that shadowed over Ford's long-standing reputation for integrity. But that same year, his wife also got breast cancer. The section electoral turn Ford went up to was on November of 1976, and he lost the election by a popular vote of 40.8 million to 39.1 million, an electoral vote of 297 to 240. Afterwards, he was offered the role of vice president, which he wasn't offended that he didn't win. He declined vice president, actually, and he went into happy playing golf into his older ages and much upset. Gerald Ford died. He passed away on December 26, 2006, at his home in Rancho Mirage, California. Excuse my pronunciation on that. At the age of 93. Fun fact, he was the oldest president that has ever lived up to this date. And his wife, Mrs. Betty Ford, died on July 8, 2011 in Rancho Mirage, California. There is a library in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and a museum in Grand Rapids placed in honor of Mr. Ford for his integrity, his courage, and everything he's done for this nation. His wife Betty Ford has a rehabilitation clinic in California as well. They're a really cute and happy couple, and I'm